What do you do if somebody's staring at you and it looks like they have an intent to attack you? So what if somebody's staring at you? What do? That is actually a question I had a viewer ask me and I wanted to answer it. I thought it was a wonderful question. And so let's say you're eating. Maybe you're sitting in a fast food restaurant. You're at McDonald's and you're sitting there and somebody is just really staring at you and you get the feeling that, crap, this guy, when I get up and walk out of here, he's going to try and rob me. He's going to mug me. He's going to beat me. Or maybe he's going to come up to me right now and I'm sitting munching down on my cheeseburger and chicken nuggets that this guy's going to attack me. Well, first, you want to let them know that you see him. Meaning, what do predators do? Predators look for weak prey. So if some guy is staring you down and let's just use McDonald's again, even though I don't go to McDonald's. Try to avoid fast food, but I have 6 kids, which means I end up at Wendy's. So that's the fast food I like. Anyway, if you're sitting there at Wendy's now and some guy is staring at you, don't break the glance and just look down. Don't look sheepish. Don't look like, oh my gosh, you know, if I curl up and don't look at him, he's not going to notice me. Because what does that signal send? What does that predator think? Well, there's an easy victim. There's somebody who's going to be weak. So if you feel somebody staring you down and it's abnormal, it's uncomfortable, because remember what most normal human beings do. If I'm in Wendy's eating my food and I'm looking around and I make eye contact, I break it after 0.5 seconds because it's not normal human behavior to stare at somebody like a creepy weirdo. Criminals do that because they're sizing you up. They're thinking that's going to be my next victim. So make sure you don't break your glance. Make sure you don't look weak. Now, you don't want to turn to him and try and escalate the situation, so you don't want to be like, what, buddy? Do you want to fight? No, not a good idea. But just acknowledge him. I was in Subway once. Subway, the restaurant. I was in a lesser desirable area of Los Angeles eating real quick before I had to go to a meeting. 3 guys walked in. Very clear to me, they were sizing me up. They were over staring at me. So I just looked at them, and I didn't make a mean face, but I just stared at them, acknowledged them, and then kept eating, right? I'm letting them know, okay, buddy, I see you. You're not going to attack me. You're not going to do whatever. Another thing that helps, and I did in that instance, is I always carry a tactical pen. I love this. It's a regular writing pen, but it's a self-defense pen, so it's a pen on steroids. Those 3 guys who were sizing me up, I took my pen out of my pocket, and I started tapping it on the table, and not in any threatening manner like I was like this, but just, hey guys, I've got this in my hand. Because unfortunately, what I can't do is I can't take out my gun. I can't tap that on the table. It's frowned upon, especially in an unfree state like California. But you got to keep your gun in your holster unless you're in serious fear for your life or bodily injury. So I tap this because, hey guys, see this thing I have in my hand? You probably don't want it in your face. That was the message I was trying to say without saying it. Then, when you walk with confidence. Many years ago, I can't remember if it was the 1970s, it was the 1980s, there was a sociology, psychology professors, I don't remember which one it was, but what they did is they videoed people on a street for 3 days. Then they took that video and they went to a prison, some prison in New York City, I don't remember which one, and they had prisoners by themselves say, would you attack that person? Would you attack this person? Would you attack them? And almost 100% agreement, all the prisoners chose the people who were walking with confidence, who were walking with their head up. So if you're walking like this, if you see some guys sizing you up, and then you look down like, oh, I hope they don't look at me and see me, and I walk out like this, you've made yourself look like the world's easiest victim. But if they're sizing you up and you look at them, you make eye contact. Yep, buddy, you see me and I see you. When you get up and walk and you leave, you walk tall, you walk with confidence, you walk with a purpose. I'm always telling my kids, move with a purpose. Then you're showing yourself that, hey, I'm not going to be an easy victim. And in that 1970s, 1980s study, whatever it was, they were in 100% agreement on people they would attack, almost 100%. And guess what? It had nothing to do with male or female, had nothing to do with he's short, he's tall, he's fat, she's skinny. It was people who walked with confidence. People who looked like they would put up a fight. People who looked like they had somewhere to get and were moving with a purpose. Not people who look sheepish. So remember that. So please, 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 if somebody is staring you down, because we know criminals size people up, we know criminals case houses and they case people, which is basically a criminal sizing you up, don't turn your head. Don't look shy. Look at them. Make eye contact. Walk past them with confidence. That will make you much, much, much less likely to be a victim. Hopefully that helps you. Hopefully you learn a thing or two. Again, my name is Jason Hanson. I'm a former CIA officer. I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. You'd be doing me a tremendous favor. Also, if you want some important self-defense tips that I teach people that could literally save your life and actually have saved the lives of some of my students, definitely click on the link below. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Stay safe in this crazy and unfortunately violent world that we live in, and God bless you.